Hey, what's good? Mike Wright over here at Acumen Learning. If you're one of those individuals that cruises around the web and instead of saving a bookmark, you print something off, well, then you don't have anything in common with me. But if you're one of those individuals that finds something really great online and you print it off, well, then we do have something in common. This is an article by Jeffrey Gitomer that I absolutely love. Now, you're probably familiar with Jeffrey Gitomer if you're in sales. He's written probably a dozen books that are all bestsellers on the topic of sales. He's really the guy. And he wrote this article on his website. We'll put the link somewhere below or above or somewhere. It's called What CEOs Want to Talk About. Hint, it ain't your product. And he starts his article off this way. He says, everyone tells you to meet with the decision maker. Everyone tells you to meet with the CEO. However, it seems no one offers any advice on, let me see if I can get that in the camera, what to say when you get to that meeting, what to do when you get to that meeting, or what to ask when you get to that meeting. And that's so true. Fortunately, Jeffrey gives seven and a half things CEOs are interested in talking about. Number one is productivity. Number two is morale and attitude. Number three is loyalty of customers. And number four goes right along with that, loyalty of employees. Number five is CEOs want to talk about the competition. Number six is they want to talk about market conditions and the future. Number seven is profit. And 7.5 is intellectual exchange. Let me read the 7.5 one. He says, most CEOs are smart people. No, they are. They like talking to smart people, people that make sense, provide value, offer useful information, and want a relationship, not just a sell. It's kind of like if you take those 7 things and you kind of wrap them all up, that's what CEOs want to talk about. They want to have an intellectual exchange with a smart individual who can talk to them about those 7 things. Jeffrey Gitomer is spot on, and I totally agree with him. I think that's what CEOs are interested in talking about. Here's the problem. Your reps aren't prepared to have that conversation. If you send a rep in to talk to a CEO, but that rep doesn't know the levers the CEO is trying to pull on to improve their productivity, well, then they're going to turn the conversation into one about features and benefits. If they can't, talk about the competition and what the competition is doing to drive loyalty of their customers and loyalty of their employees, well, then you're not going to have a very long conversation with the CEO. And I love this one. If you're able to talk about market conditions and the future with the CEO, you will have their total and undivided attention and respect. But you have to honestly ask yourself, are my reps better prepared to go in and talk about our products, features, and benefits, or are they better prepared to go in and talk about market conditions in the future? And then number 7 is our love language, profit. And what we found is that the vast majority of sales representatives aren't able to articulate, how their products are intertwined or how they can be intertwined with a company's profitability. And so these 7 things are super, super important for your reps to talk about, but they don't have the strategy, finance, and business acumen to have an intelligent conversation with CEOs about it. That is a problem worth fixing.